Hello and welcome to Cedar Mill Library Crafternoon. This month we are making CD Suncatchers. These are really cool and easy to make. So using a kit from the Cedar Mill Library and Bethany Library, you should have 2 plain CDs, 2 little pots of paint, and a paintbrush. What we're going to do, first you want to prep your work area to catch paint. I'm actually going to put down 2 paper towels because when I practiced earlier, the paint leaked through one a little bit. So do be careful not to get paint on your desk. And we'll get started. So I've already painted this one ahead of time, but this step is pretty easy and intuitive. You're just gonna open your paint pot. If you want to blend your 2 colors of paint, you can totally do that. If you want to make a 3rd color, if you want to make a design out of the 2 of them, if you have your own acrylic paint at home and want to use that, all of that is fine. I'm just gonna cover mine with a quick layer. And once you do cover your CDs with paint, you're going to want to let it dry completely before you go to the step where you scratch off the paint to reveal the shiny stuff underneath. This one I just painted like half an hour ago and I put it outside in the sun and it dried really fast. So that'll speed it up if you want to do this craft quickly. And some lighter colors, you might notice this orange one, got some blue on it. The paint didn't totally cover everything. You can still kind of see some of the CD through it. The blue is a little bit more opaque, so your mileage may vary depending on the color you use, but you can always let it dry and go back and do a second coat if you want the paint to be thicker. All right, so once you cover your CD in paint and let it dry, make sure to rinse your paintbrush. Got a glass of water here. Then you're going to take your CD and you can use just about anything you want to scratch it off. When I did this one, I used the tines of a fork and just dragged it along the edges. This one, I used a pencil and it worked pretty well. So it's up to you. I liked the pencil, so I'm going to do that again. And if you're only doing 1 coat of paint, it doesn't even take that much pressure. You can just kind of, I don't know how well this is showing up on the camera. You just kind of press down until the paint starts coming up. And if you want to make your lines thicker and more visible, just go back over them again and thicken them up. See, like that. And you can use this scratching part to make a design. You can just do abstract shapes and lines like I did. You can draw a picture. You can draw a picture with your paint and then use the scratching to accent that picture. Totally up to you. You can write words. The pencil's not actually working as well for me as it was earlier, so I'm going to try a spoon and see how that goes. And it can be fun to just kind of mix and match your utensils, see what different effects they have. Kind of a scratch art sampler. There's no wrong answer. And if you really don't like it, you could probably just paint over it and try again. So there's no risk to trying new things. So this step can take some time, but you can kind of see when you scratch off the paint, you get that shiny surface underneath. And so once you've scratched all the design you want, You're going to take both of your CDs that are fully dry and scratched. We're going to take the glue stick that was in your kit and just cover the insides of the CDs with some glue. I'm using a lot. It doesn't actually take that much. They're pretty happy to stick together. And you're just going to press them together. You'll want to wipe up any extra glue that smears off. Make sure they're all nice and lined up. And then you can hang it in a window to catch the light. And that's your CD Suncatcher. Thanks for coming. We hope to see you again next month.